The night always has its way of reminding us that the world doesn't fully belong to humans. There's a language only heard when the sun goes down. Echoes, whispers, and shadows that move without reason. Tonight I'll tell you something more than just an urban legend. This is a true story about the abandoned hospital on the edge of town. The building has been closed for decades. Some say it was due to funding problems. Some say mismanagement. But the people living nearby know the truth. The real reason was far darker. Too many strange things had happened inside that couldn't be explained. Some locals even believe the hospital was never truly empty, that voices still lingered inside, voices that no longer belonged to the living. This story comes from a group of teenagers who were curious. They used to explore abandoned places for thrills. That night, they decided to step inside the hospital. They thought, what's the worst that can happen? It's just an old building. But they were wrong. The moment they pushed open the rusted door, the air changed. The smell of stale medicine mixed with dust and rust. Their flashlights revealed moldy walls with faint writing, "Do not enter." In the first hallway, their footsteps sounded strange. The echo suggested more feet walking than the number of people present. One of the girls turned nervously. "Did you hear that?" The others brushed it off, pretending not to care. They opened the wardroom. Rusted beds lined up, torn curtains swaying slowly, even though there was no wind. That's when one of them heard it, a faint voice whispering, "Help!" They froze. The sound was unmistakable. Not the wind, not rats, a human voice. Soft, weak, like someone in pain. With trembling hands, they aimed their flashlight at the wall. Nothing. But the voice persisted, growing clearer. "Help me!" One of them stepped closer, pressing an ear against the wall. Suddenly, the voice shifted. A deep growl whispered directly in his ear, "You shouldn't be here." He stumbled back, pale and shaking. The others panicked, but tried to laugh it off, saying, "Maybe it's just an echo." But deep down, they knew it wasn't. They decided to leave, but the hallway, which should have been short, stretched unnaturally long. Every door looked the same, as if they were walking in circles. Then came footsteps from behind, slow, heavy. Someone or something was following them. They turned, nothing. One flashlight flickered. In the weak beam, a shadow figure appeared at the end of the wall. Tall, thin, faceless. The light stabilized and it was gone. They ran, breathing hard, shaking, but the hospital seemed to toy with them. A staircase that should have led outside brought them instead into an old operating room. The operating table was stained with old brown marks. The faint metallic scent still lingered. And the moment they entered, the door slammed shut. Behind them, from a broken speaker in the corner, came static. Then a doctor's voice. "The next patient is ready." They screamed, pounding on the door, but it wouldn't budge. One of them turned toward the table. Someone was lying there now. The table had been empty seconds ago. The figure moved. Its head slowly turned. No face, just a hollow void. And from it came the same whisper, "Help me!" They finally broke the door and ran, gasping, terrified. But when they got outside, their phone showed it was morning. Though inside, it had felt like only 1 hour. To this day, Two of them refuse to talk about it. They claim something has been following them ever since. And for those of you curious, never try entering that hospital alone. Some voices aren't meant to be heard. Once they call your name, they won't stop. If you enjoy stories like this, don't forget to subscribe. Every week I'll bring you closer to the world where logic ends and darkness begins to speak.